Sandy McCowen. She's tracking the strike in Port Elizabeth for us this morning. Sandy, a very good morning to you once again. We've seen the demonstrations there in Durban. We saw the queues in Cape Town. What are you seeing? I can already see some protests a bit more silent behind you there. Just give us an idea of what's happening in PE.
Yes, Yes, the Nehawu members will be gathering here at the City Hall. Once they gathered here at the City Hall around 7:30 this morning, they will be walking to the Sars offices. It's about a 15-minute walk from here through central Port Elizabeth. I'm now joined by Nehawu member Kenneth Pitawu. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Cindy.
Now, you hit a deadlock as a union yesterday.
Yes.
What happened?
Good morning, Cindy. To you and the viewers, thank you for having us here today. Cindy, a very quick background. The deadlock that you're talking about yesterday has long been coming. The negotiations at the South African Revenue Services between Nehawu and other labor unions started in October 2018. Since October 2018, the Sars management has kept on pushing the goalpost, not wanting to commit to any meaningful commitment. Hence, yesterday we declared this dispute.
Now, will you be willing to get back to the table with Sars?
Our doors, Cindy, we have said that and we still maintain that today, are open. Our negotiators are available 24/7 to find a solution to this impasse. We are opening our doors in this manner because as a union, we understand very clearly the importance of the South African Revenue Services in the macroeconomic setup of the country. We further understand the damage that can be done by any strike action to the fiscus of this country. As a union, we are not anarchists. We have been forced by the intransigence of the employer to arrive at the situation which we are in today. We maintain that in as much as we understand the importance of the South African Revenue Services to the fiscus of this country, that cannot be used as a ransom to keep pushing our members and denying them of their rights.
If SARS comes with an offer of 8%, would you consider it?
We have already passed that stage, Cindy, and we haven't found one another. At the moment, we are demanding 11.4%.
Now, what do you think of the new SARS commissioner that has been appointed? Do you think he will turn SARS around?
Cindy, time will tell. We are not married to any individual. As a union, all that we are saying, whoever is appointed at SARS should be able to prioritize the needs of SARS employees. We are a union that believes that the employees are the best assets of any organization because it is the employees who contribute to a better service delivery. If those employees are not satisfied, definitely the service delivery is going to suffer. Just for information purposes, Cindy, we have seen a deterioration in the service delivery at SARS simply because SARS has systematically begun to erode the gains and the benefits that we have achieved over the years. We have seen at SARS a systematic process of dismissing our members, in a concerted effort to bring down the workforce. So we are quite clear that whoever is appointed, we are not married to an individual. We want a person who's going to be fair to our members.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. That was Kenneth Patoy from the provincial Nehawu speaking to us. The members here will be gathering from about 7:30. They will then be walking to the Sars offices where they're expected to protest for the rest of the day.
All right, thanks very much. Sandy McCowen there just giving us an overview of the impact or what's happening with the Sars strike there in Port Elizabeth. We heard from Lindsay in Cape Town. We heard from Tuba in Durban as well. So you have an idea of what's happening there at the moment. And like we heard from Mike Shingange, the Deputy President of Nehawu, saying that we just need to watch over the next couple of hours if operations do continue, because Sars says they have contingency measures, but he says, well, wait and see if that actually happens.